Hey, what up, peeps? It's your boy Tony the Hitman coming live and direct from straight off the rip. I know you guys haven't heard from me in a while, but I'm back, man. I was building businesses and stuff like that. See what I mean? But anyway, I want to talk about this here, man. Now, I want to talk about wealth because the generation of wealth it's upon us, whether you believe it or not. And if you're one of those people who can't see it, then you're going to be left behind. This year coming up, 2018, will be an immaculate year. I mean, it would be one of the best years ever for anyone who wants to be successful, rich, mentally, physically, spiritually. If you miss this wave, it's all because of you, because everything is in your face. And I'm gonna be, for the next few weeks, I'm gonna be talking about these ways where you can actually grow in those areas that I mentioned. The wealth, health, physical, mental, spiritual is up on us. I can't explain it as much, but I can give direction on what I've been doing for the past few months. And I've built, since I say 7 months from has passed since I've been on here, and I've built businesses where I've been successful in and I've been able to help a lot of others, investments and things like that. But I want to talk about someone, and but when we talk, I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm about to reveal to you. Now, think about this here. You see all these entrepreneurs, these moguls, these whales, big fish in the pond, whatever you want to call them, right? People that's successful, that's making money. You see them on they advertising themselves, and I'm all for that. But this is my problem with not with those people being successful, but with people you know personally, your family members, your friends, your co-workers, how they will believe someone they don't know, or someone they never hung around, and all they do is see them on TV, see them on video, or listen to an audio, and you as an individual, or them as an individual, will purchase these items from them. Well, that's how they're getting rich. Okay? And hey, that's how I made my wealth. Because I want to share with people my experience. Now, my experience may not be for you, what I go through, but it might be for someone who's at that level and just need to go to the next level. But I want to talk to you guys today about this here, how you have your homeboy, right? Let's take, for instance, you have someone who's your friend, and they're successful, and you're not. It's just what it is. We all have those people in our lives who has a little bit more than us. And how many of us go to them for advice and say, man, how do I be successful like you? Why is that? We'll go to support, and guess what? Let's back up. They might own a store, and you'll know them personally, but you won't go purchase out of their store. You'd rather go down to the Chinese store, to the Indian store, to the African store, before you buy from the person you grew up with store. But yet and still, you want to borrow money from them when you're in a bad time. What's so crazy about that? Right? You would think people would have common sense to say, you know what? I borrow from them all the time. They always give me money, but I'm not contributing to their wealth. See, you'll never be wealthy with that frame of mind. You making somebody wealthy that's on the outside of your community, on the outside of your circle. You're making them wealthy, right? You helping them rise to the top while they're big facing you and holding you down, or putting their hands on your forehead or on the top of your head and keeping you underwater, right? And your hand is extended up out of the water with your money, and they taking that money out your hand and keeping your head up under the water, and you say, hey, I'm gonna give you this if you just help me rise a little bit, and they're not helping you at all. So so I have this question to ask. Who would you take advice from? If I have somebody who I see every day that's my partner that's successful, don't you think it'll make sense for me to ask that person that's next to me and say, hey man, how did you become successful? See, because I could talk to this person physically right here in my face, because I see him come up, versus me going to buy an audio book from somebody who I never met, don't really know, right? But one thing I can tell you like this here, and this is a proven fact: to be successful, you have to believe in yourself first. You have to believe in yourself first. No matter what anybody else tell you, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you could do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Nothing is off limits. We are in the days and the time where anything is possible. Anything is possible. It's a shift going on. And there's a boat, right? So things are all possible. So now we're in the days where a boat don't even need water to float. Let that sink in. I say it again. We're in the days where a boat don't need water to float. Think about that. You understand what I'm saying? So think about this. Really, I want you guys to really think about this. Always believe in yourself first. No matter who tells you that ain't gonna work, that'll never happen. But I'm gonna let you guys know, and I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna put the link at the bottom. I'm gonna show you my businesses since I started within a few months, how I became successful. Okay? And because I want to share that with you guys, because nobody was sharing with me. Nobody was sharing with me. I had to go out and get it. I had people tell me, don't do that. That ain't gonna work. But those same people that said that ain't gonna work and said, man, you know what? They came back and told me, hey, man, you really onto something, man, and I apologize. And these are the exact words. Man, I apologize, man. I didn't mean to, down you or degrade you or this and that. But, man, they were big enough to come back and tell me, man, I'm proud of you. And they didn't ask me for nothing. They even came back and said, hey, look, I want some of that. I like the way that look. I like the way that tastes. So, and you know what? I never gave up, and I believe in myself to this day. I believed in myself from day one. Don't let people get in your head. Number two, be consistent in what you do. Yeah, you can't be unstable in the mind. You can't jump over here, jump over there. See, a lot of y'all bandwagons. When it's good, you jump. You on that bandwagon when it's good. But when it's bad, you move around and you sit back in the distance. You think people not watching. You think I'm not watching you. See, when I'm doing bad, you ain't nowhere to be found. But when you see my come up, all of a sudden you pop up. You in my DM. You in my text messages. You on my cell phone leaving messages. You understand what I'm saying? And the whole while, see, if you knew me, you'll know that Tony is putting something together. He gonna make everybody come up. But guess what? You shot yourself in the foot. And I'm gonna tell you, entrepreneurs out there and you people that's working hard and that's consistent and believing in yourself, I'm gonna tell you what you do. You wait them out. Wait the haters out. Every time they come begging, don't give. Don't give. Not when you're giving them knowledge. See, I give people knowledge of self. And I try to help them grow by helping them and telling them what I go through. It may sound harsh. Don't give them nothing. Don't give them nothing. See, sometimes to make people grow, you have to let them suffer in that area. And that's true. It happened to me. I have family members that'll tell you every week, every month, I was calling and asking them, hey, you got some money I can borrow? Hey, I need to get some gas money. Hey, I need this here. They'll tell you. I was begging for years until I made up in my mind I'm going to suffer before. Not my pride. It wasn't my pride because I wanted better for myself and my family. And as crazy as this seems, I want to help people who already didn't need no help. My whole family, my heart was there. My heart is there for my family. And I mean just my intermediate family. I'm talking about my extended family. My friends, my cousins, my aunts, uncles. Okay? See, when you change your heart and your frame of mind, see, and that's number 3. Your heart ain't even in the right place. Your heart is not in the right place. You don't even want to help nobody. You want everything given to you. You feel like you deserve it. And you ain't put in no work. You ain't suffered nothing. And I don't mean suffer because you just out there. I mean suffer trying to make something happen. Suffering because you are trying to invest in yourself. Suffering because you're trying to live your dream. Put the bottle down if you drinking all the time. Stop the partying if you out partying every weekend and you ain't got the money. If you ain't got, let me tell you something. If you ain't got a 3-year salary saved up, you're not supposed to be partying, BSing out there. If you ain't got the saver, you ain't supposed to be smoking on nothing that's not good for you. You ain't supposed to be drinking on nothing that's not good for you. I'm telling y'all the truth. You don't want to hear it, but this is what I've been through. And I got people that can attest for it. I don't smoke and BS and party and BS. You'll never catch me out there like that. And when you do, guess believe, I'm out there getting some money while I'm doing it. You ain't going to pull me up out of my house, up away from my family, the ones that love me, to go be around a bunch of people that hate me and want to see me fall. For what? They wasn't there when I came up with my success. So why should I be around them to give them my success? I give to people that want to be in a better position. So quit being a fool. It says in the Bible, a fool despises wisdom. I'm giving y'all wisdom. And some of you can't even, I know I'm hurting some of you, but guess what? I'm poking you, I'm poking you, I'm poking you. I'm just to poke you so hard, I'm just to poke you and then turn it. Because I want you to feel it. I want you to get sick and tired of being broke. I want you to get sick and tired of begging and borrowing. You know what else it says in the Bible? It says the borrower belongs to the lender. You're a slave to me. When you borrow from me, you're a slave to me. Just like some of y'all are a slave to the government. You're a slave to that job. Because they giving you. So guess what? They get to run your life. They get to tell you when you can eat. They get to tell you when you can party. They get to tell you when you can take that vacation. You understand me? So don't be a victim of that. Don't be a victim of that. Do what you have to do. Get off your behind and get out there and get it. Rain, hail, sleet, or snow. Go get it. Nobody's going to give you nothing. Aren't you tired You ain't tired yet. It's 2018. You're 30 years old. You're 40-something years old. You're 50-something years old. You're 60 years old. Your life is not over with. Go out there and get it. Get rich or die trying. Go get it. I don't have nothing else to say. I hope someone listen to this and take it to heart like I did when somebody told me. Peace, I'm out.